Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Sunday, the 15th of January, 2023. Hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. In that, I give mini reads for donations. I also go into kind of deeper dive into making your love life what you want it to be. Let's put it that way with the guides. So if you're interested in all of that, come along sometime. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there too. I get them out within 48 hours of you ordering them. They're not always available. So if it says it's sold out, it's just sold out for the day. Do check back a day or so later. You should be able to get something coming up. So what's in the energies for everybody today? We have the richness within. So something about the resources that we've got within, the abundance that we've got within, that's skills, talents, ideas, and the energy as well. You know, your time is your abundance within too. All these things we convert into abundance. Our time, our energy, our bodies, our ideas, skills, talents. So find a way of using that energy and that abundance within, that richness within, and putting it out there into the world in a big way. The bigger way you can do it, to more people that you can do it, then the more abundance that you'll gain back from that, and the more you're making a difference in the world too. What else have we got? Nature. Could be getting out into nature today, wanting to get out into nature. Could be feeling very abundant today, I think. Could be a very abundant day for us all, or for some. Could be a day to work on your abundance blocks, you know, if you find that you're stuck and you're not really got the abundance that you want and you're not really doing what you want in the world and stuff like that. We have determination. Yeah, it could be a day to turn your abundance around, really. Don't be afraid of the rising tide. It will soon recede. Get determined to change. So if you find that your abundance isn't what you want it to be, then determination going, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to tap into those resources that I've got inside of me, the richest resources, and find a way to put it out. Because the richest resources, they aren't just going to get you the abundance back. You have to find a way of putting it out there to as many people as possible, providing value to as many people as possible. That's the trick to it. So you could be getting determined about that, or determined to find a new job, or just taking your abundance to the next level. But you can do it. What else is in the energies today? We have death and rebirth. So big changes today. Death and rebirth. Wow. It's very strong energy of you could have a new start now, but if you keep on doing what you you're going to keep on getting what you got. And so you might want to be determined to switch things up today. We've got the Four of Wands, which is all about, well, it could be marriage, but marriage because it's about firm foundations, building something. And so firm foundations, first of all, we need a firm foundation in ourselves. We need to be stable within ourselves, know ourselves, have healed ourselves, and then we can put ourselves out there in the world, whether it's for love, whether it's for money, or anything that we want. That firm foundation is us, first of all, and then we can build firm foundations in the material world. So then we can get to know someone and have a relationship with them and build a firm foundation there. Or then we can set up a business or get a job. The foundations are built upon that. And so you could be foundation building today. All starts within. I tried to do it otherwise, as I was healing myself. I tried to get my business to go to the next level. I tried to have good relationships, but it just didn't work. And at the point that I healed myself and then felt really solid in myself, then everything's working, then everything comes in. What else have we got? We've got the Five of Wands. It's a card of competition. Now, this could be what's holding some of you back, because you might think, well, my resources aren't that as good. My ideas aren't that as good. My skills aren't that as good as other people's. My talents aren't as good as other people's. Well, that might be, but you can still do it in your own way. Look at us tarot readers on YouTube. We're all very different, right? We've all got different energies. We're all reading it in a slightly different way. And so we're all doing it in our own way. And you can do your stuff in your own way. There doesn't need to be competition. I mean, there's only one of you that can do it in your way. And not everyone's going to resonate with me as a reader, just like not everyone's going to resonate with other readers too. And so we all have our people, we have our place, and you do too. So think less of the competition. Queen of Pentacles, this is about your stability. Queen of Pentacles, she's got her money, she's got her stability and all of that. And it's a very kind of a nurturing energy as well, like Queen of Pentacles. suggesting that it's only once you've sorted yourself out and you've got yourself in a stable position that you can really start giving out to other people, as I said. And even though we try when we're unhealed and we try when we're not stable in ourselves to give, in fact, we try more than anyone to give at that point. The most generous people are the ones that don't have themselves, but they can't really do it. You can really do it once you get to that stable place. So the energies of today, we've got the death and rebirth. So it's a significant change. Four of materials, this is saying you need to hold your energy back for that. So it's your time now. You need to put yourself first. That's what needs to happen here. You need to put yourself first, get those stable foundations before looking out there in the world for a partner, for the abundance and all of that. Firm foundation in yourself first. Go within. Four of materials, it's talking about holding your energy back from the external things. And that doesn't mean stop working. It doesn't mean like shut everything down. It's just like keep everything going at the bare minimum. And while you're really focusing on yourself and doing that inner work, we've got unlimited possibilities behind that. And so some of you guys, you've been asking for bigger, better things, better relationships and more money and being able to do what it is that you do in a bigger way, being recognized and all that kind of thing, helping lots of people, being able to make a difference in the world and all of that. And it's riding on this. It's riding on this, you bringing yourself back in. And if you say, yeah, Clara, I've already done this, I'm at there, it never stops. It's new level, new devil, right? So everyone, bring it back in again and see if you can take yourself to that next level today. Four of Wands, you know how you did it before. If you have done it before, you know how you did it before. So do it again and see if there's another level you can reach. Four of Wands, we're talking about firm foundations here. Seven of Inspiration is like the debut card in this deck. So it's you revealing yourself to the world. Some of you have been holding yourself back. You've been holding those skills and talents back, perhaps because of this feeling of mine aren't as good as everyone else's, not realizing that you have that unique. There's only one of you, and the universe wanted one of you here as well. What's behind that? Reunion of souls. We could be talking about 4 relationships here. Death, but it's about this. There needs to be a big change for you to, bring that about, and a big transformation, right? So what this is telling me now is for those firm foundations, you do need to bring it back. You need to bring it back to bare minimum. So let me give you an example. If you say have a business doing a tarot readings like this, it's saying if you just keep on going in the way that you've been going and you think it's just going to exponentially increase from there, this is saying, no, that's not what's going to happen. You need to bring it back to yourself, get those firm foundations in yourself, and then from that place, you'll get an idea of how to do it in a new way or, something like that. And that is going to cause you to flourish. In other words, this is saying the path that you're on at the moment, it's been great. You've leveled up on that path, but you need to set off on a new path if you want to get to that new peak, that new mountain peak. 5 of Wands, so there's this element of competition going on here. Are you believing in competition? Because of something in the past, so something you've tried to do in the past, right? 6 of Emotions is about looking backwards. So you tried something before, and the competition was always there. They were doing well, you weren't doing well, and you're like, what's the point in all of this? But this reading is saying, hey, in the past then, you didn't have these firm foundations. You hadn't learned about yourself, or you had to the certain point that you had. But now you know so much more about yourself. Now you've done more inner work. Now you've changed your energy. It's time to bring it back. And what I mean by bring it back, for me, what I do is, because I've just done it in this last week when I had a cold. Last week, meaning I'm recording this on the 11th of January, by the way. So not too far away. Not too far back, I mean. It's just taking some time off work, just reading and relaxing and all of that kind of thing. It's the stillness that I need in order to get that reset. It's not about thinking about how I want to change my business or anything like that. That doesn't do it for me. I just need to take a complete break, meditate a lot, and not even that, just like relax a lot and do other things. And it's in that, it's after I've been doing that for a few days and I've given myself a break, my mind's had a break, that's when the ideas come and I suddenly get inspired, and that's when I head off in a new direction. And so you might need to do that instead of looking back going, well, I've tried that before and it didn't work. It's like, well, you don't know what your next inspiration is going to be. You're not going to get the same inspiration again. And you're certainly not going to get the same. It's not about competition, as I said. We each do things in our own unique way. So it's time to celebrate yourself. Self-love is behind that. Yeah. So if you've been doing those self-love practices, you've changed. You've changed. And so you can expect something different now. Love yourself and know that you are unique and it's all good. Yeah, it's true. Self-love is behind that. So get on your self-love game and because we're all great in our own ways. And if you're not feeling great, then time to step it up then. Do something better for yourself, like make better decisions for yourself. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is that stable energy. This is the I've got this kind of an energy when you feel like she is there. She's got a queen on her lap. She's self-assured. We're talking about getting yourself to this point. Queen of Pentacles. Muse of Materials is behind that. That is the King of Pentacles. So that's you mastering that. Mastering the 3D world, really, is what this is saying. Be the master of that. Hanged Muse, might need to change your mind about this. Change your mind about something. So you might have had like a really firm belief. It's like, no, this is what I'll do. And I'll keep on doing this and it's going to work. And this is saying, no, you need to open your mind a bit more. Hanged Muse. Knight of Emotions. Check your wishes again. What is it that you want? Is that what you really, really want? I mean, it might be. I'm not saying that it's not, but check on those wishes again, because sometimes we put wishes in place and it's really coming from an ego point of view, or it's coming from a point of view like, I can't get what it is that I want, and so I want this thing. For example, you'll find that a lot of people that have blocked themselves off to abundance will have on their wish list that want to win the lotto or something like that. That comes from a belief that you can't get it yourself, that your richness within, your talents and your gifts and your skills can't be put out there in a big way in the world, and you can't do it. So you see, so Nine of Emotions is all about looking at our wishes and just seeing if it's true, seeing if it's still true that you want those things. Because, yeah, I feel like there's a new path opening up to abundance today. Or there can be. What about our love lives? Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So it doesn't look like much is going on in our love lives. For some of you, I'm talking about love lives with this abundance. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Yeah, so if you find yourself around dating or in a relationship with someone that you're critical of, I'm not saying that that's wrong. You might be right to criticize them. They might not be for you. It's like dating and seeing the red flags, and that makes you feel like a really critical person. But until you've chosen to be in a relationship with that person, you should be critical. Only when you decide on a relationship, okay, well, I'm going to give this one a go. This is the person for me, because you've sifted through all of those red flags and everything, and you don't see any, and you decide on that person, then get into that relationship and give in a big way. But if you find yourself in a relationship where you are criticizing a lot, sure, it could be that you've got a negative focus and that needs to be rectified. But it could also be saying, like, this isn't the person that you should be with. You've leveled up and you shouldn't be around this kind of person. You shouldn't be choosing this kind of person. And that's another thing too, is when you don't see the richness within. Oh, I didn't get a card out for that. What was behind that? Feminine energy was behind this. So your time to receive now. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, some people, if you haven't healed yourself and if you're not happy about yourself, you're not doing the self-loving things, then you're not going to be choosing the right people to be in a relationship with. You're going to be choosing, you're not going to see those red flags and then go, no, I'm worthy of better than that. I'm not going to get into a relationship with this person that has that red flag because I don't have that red flag. Instead, if you're not feeling that richness within, that self-love, you're going to go, no, I'm damaged too, they're damaged. Well, I'm going to get into a relationship with them. You see, that's how it plays out. So you mightn't be choosing very well, some of you. What else? Believe in your good luck. You can be lucky, but you're not going to get luck. I mean, there's not chance. It's not like, oh, the universe just bring me someone that's right for me. That's not going to happen. You're going to attract every kind of person, and it's up to you to decide. Like a buffet. The universe represents a buffet, whole buffet. You can have anything you want, Claire. And so you're like, okay, you don't believe in your good luck and go, well, the first thing that I put my hand on, if I close my eyes and go like this, and the first thing I put my hand on is going to be the food that is the best for my health, the tastiest, the one that I'll enjoy. No, you don't leave it up to chance like that. You choose wisely. And so some of you are leaving it up to chance about your love life and accepting the first person that you feel a connection with, and you can't do that. You can't do that. You've got to choose better than that. You can still be lucky, but you're not going to be that lucky that everyone that you meet and date is going to be a good one. No one's that lucky. I'm a lucky person. It doesn't happen for me. And that's how the law of attraction can be really damaging when it comes to relationships. You need to choose really well. The law of attraction teachers would have you think, oh, if you just focus on what it is that you want and you're a positive person and you have your heart open, then you're going to attract that one. You're only going to attract what it is that you want. That is not true. You're going to attract every kind of person. If you are shining brightly and you're vibing, everyone's going to be attracted to you. Every kind of person. So you cannot believe in the law of attraction. It's toxic, the law of attraction, when it comes to things like this. What else in our love lives? Could be receiving a gift today. Could be giving yourself a gift today as well, I just heard. Giving yourself a gift. Maturity. Something about taking a mature approach in your love life today. Or attracting someone in that is mature, more mature. Could be that. What else have we got? That wanted to come out too. That was a self-love card that just wanted to come out. Love yourself first. It's a cliche, isn't it? But it's true. We've got to love ourselves first. We have to feel this richness within, this Queen of Pentacles energy, before we go looking outside of ourselves for stuff. What else? Be playful today in your love life. And orgasm. Oh, you could be, some people could be getting into something new today. It doesn't really feel like that energy to me. It feels like you might be setting off on a course for that, for what it is that you want, but take it as it resonates. Of course, these are the energies. We're all at different points in our lessons, in our lives. What else have we got in the energies today? A cat. We've got a rooster. First of all, this says, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Watch out for those ones. You know, the narcissist types, fragile ego kind of people. They blow up and, like a grenade, wrecking everything around them, damaging people around them. Be careful of people like that. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. And if you find someone like that, stay away from them. Because they will blow and they do damage people around them when they do that. So don't choose that kind of person. Don't be around that kind of person. Try and fix them or try and placate them. Don't be walking on eggshells around that person. Get away from them. So tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. You're getting there. We've got a cat, a two-faced friend. Oh, someone could be turning on you today. Wow. Kate, vacation. Yeah, taking some time off. Like I said, that's what works for me when I need one of these resets and get inspired for a change. And you have a mountain here as well. Major challenges to overcome. So we've got big change coming here. You've got big change coming. So get yourself prepared for that. Now, think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. This is just a bit of fun because this is a general reading, not a personal reading. But if you want me to pull one of these out the bag for you, for a specific question you've got, come along to my Psychic Cafe show. I do those mini reads for donations in there. It doesn't have to be a yes or no answer question. Of course, I'll pull cards out as well as to why it's a yes or no, or it could just be any kind of question like guidance from my higher self, or guidance on my love life, or tell me about this person that I've just met, that kind of thing. And you can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. I can use them in private readings as well. Book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. I don't need any information for the readings. I just channel, but if you want to ask specific questions, you can do that. You can. So if you want to do that, after you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page on my website. You can put your questions in there. So how best to deal with these energies? We have the Justice card. The Justice card is all about balance. You got to know yourself and know what is right for you and say no to anything that isn't right for you. You can have your justice. You can have what's aligned with you. But you need to get better at saying no at what isn't right for you. So think of a yes or no answer question. Now pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is yes, go for it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like on this video before you click off down there. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell as well to hear more from me. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in that Psychic Cafe show. I'd love to see you in there and give you a mini read. And I make 3 Love Picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. You can watch that next if you so wish. Well, have the best day ever. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.